2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Toronto Raptors here at their home, Scotiabank Arena. Checking out Toronto, they endured a punishing loss in Game 4, but they've put that one in the rear view and are approaching this game with a clear-headed determination. There's a very real chance that someone could go home after this game. I'm not talking about us going home after the show, but can he talk about the feelings for the team facing elimination?
Yeah, there's a collective realization that this could be it for you at the end of the season. Man. That's not a good feeling you want to have, so it does heighten your focus.
And on the flip side, if your team trying to close this out, you got to use that confidence, baby. Hit your opponent hard and early in finishing and make the other team say, 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
All right, tip-off coming up shortly. Here's Kevin.
The bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
For a long time, the Raptors playing in Canada was seen by some as a detriment to their competitive prospects. Players dealt with issues like passports, different money, going through customs, and on and on. But now the Raptors use it as a strength, not as a weakness. They have a whole nation behind them. And they have Toronto, a diverse city with global engagement. Kevin?
And the game is going global. You're right. Thank you, DA. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Allen is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry and Powell, the guards. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. Home in the paint. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Powell with it. Pass to Lowry. Here is Ibaka, covered by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby, and it's sent back by KD.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing to win the block shots.
Offensive rebound. LeVert the pass to Allen. Goes up with it again. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
A shot by KD. No good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Powell, that's good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Durant kicks to Irving. KD against Siakam. Lets it go with a 3. They get the rebound. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Now, here is Ibaka. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good. Serge Ibaka.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 2008. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
11 feet away. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam inside. Working on Allen. Siakam misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Irving. Pass to KD. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Lowry looking around. After Siakam. And it's sent back by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Free throw good, Jordan. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Anunoby. And so Jordan nails both of them. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors, trailing by 2. Passes to Van Vliet. But they recover it.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
So it's Brooklyn now. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. The pass to Van Vliet. Nice D from Durant.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
A 5-time All-Star, Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Brooklyn leading by 5. And here's LeVert. Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Durant. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Allen kicks to Irving. 6 to shoot. Pass to LeVert. From deep three-point range, Siakam pulls it in. In Toronto, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Van Vliet. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Now Irving passes it to Allen. Now here's LeVert. And the rejection by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now here's Van Vliet. Ibaka down low. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment but still converting the basket. Toughness.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Lowry inside the line, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 2. Now, here is Irving. And the pass to LeVert. To the middle. Allen, that's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Pass to Lowry. Ibaka outside. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ibaka's got 7.
And beating the shot clock just before time runs out, Ibaka has certainly increased his court awareness year to year.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And a new group in for the Nets. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Davis against Dinwiddie. Harris with it. Here's Prince. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Prince has got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Bounce pass, Davis. Here's Van Vliet. The feed to Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And for Brooklyn, their shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%. Davis against Dinwiddie. Pass to Prince. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. In Toronto, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Davis against Dinwiddie. And Davis gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Prince. Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. And he nails the jumper.
Boy, he makes it look so easy. Dinwiddie gliding around the court and spraying those jumpers.
Van Vliet passes to Boucher. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Davis. Dishes it to Gasol. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
On the wing, Irving. Covered by Van Vliet. And that one's good, Irving.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Davis. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And that one drops for him. Gasol's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up off the glass.
Timeout.
Now it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Timeout called the Nets. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Irving, and Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
And they'll keep possession.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Davis kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam inside. Dinwiddie covering. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Harris passes to Dinwiddie. 14 feet away. Rebound by the Raptors.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now, here's Siakam. Spencer Dinwiddie missing his last shot. Just 2 to shoot. Siakam misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Van Vliet. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And a deep 3 from Irving. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. Marc Gasol, so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And some stats here, guys, the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
They've got Marc Gasol and Van Vliet out there with Davis, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one falls for Prince. Durant's checked in for the Nets. And both free throws good for Prince. Raptors leading by 6. Van Vliet looking around. The pass to Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gasol's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. Right at you.
Pass to Prince. He kicks it to Durant. Shot clock at 5. And Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Claxton with the bucket. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Davis against Harris. Lets a floater go. He can't hit that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Anunoby. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 4 to shoot. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Prince, the pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, that's just the height, the length coming into play there. No one stopping Durant.
Now here's Van Vliet. Dinwiddie covering. Left side Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. Davis kicks to Anunoby. Doesn't go that time. Prince with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 4. KD finds Dinwiddie. Durant down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Lowry against Dinwiddie. Pass to Gasol. Over Jordan. And the Raptors miss again.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Lowry against Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. Lowry, good. Lowry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to KD. Elbow shot is on the way. That one good for 2. KD's got 6.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Ibaka looking for an opening. Powell, no one around him. Off target with his 3. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Anunoby passes to Gasol. Here's Anunoby. Guarded by KD. Ibaka against Allen. Ibaka, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Powell dishes to Lowry. Puts it up. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Durant with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Ibaka against Durant. He feeds it to Allen. Over Lowry. Allen's shot is off. Toronto trailing. Fast break Toronto. Here's Lowry. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie. And the pass to Allen. Over Lowry. Allen's shot is off. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Anunoby. Sweet little floater. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. A nice shot by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now here's Powell. Outside Lowry. Ibaka outside. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
LeVert against Powell. LeVert gets to Durant. 14 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good. KD's got 8.
And there's little the D can do to stop Durant. Phenomenal at using his length to get his shot over those outstretched arms.
Now here is Ibaka. He has 7. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. On defense, the Nets. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. That doesn't go either for Durant.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
On the wing, Irving. There's the triple. Rebound by the Raptors.
You know, he hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the 1 in the first.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Powell against LeVert. Pass to KD. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Great D that time from Durant.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Powell. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Raptors lead by 2. Nets shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Passes it to Irving. Over Lowry. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
The shot by Lowry, no good. And for the Nets, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And the layup's good off the glass. KD's got 10.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Some changes for Toronto. Boucher is checked in. Davis is subbed in for Norman Powell. And Brooklyn making a change here. Toronto trailing. 1:25 left in the first half. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Outside, Davis. The pass to Van Vliet for the 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's Boucher following the bucket by the Nets. Trying to get open is Ibaka. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Van Vliet.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Irving. Fires for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Here's Siakam. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Irving. Pass to Prince. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Second chance shot. Claxton, no good. Davis in the corner. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there.
When Harris gives you this type of energy on defense, that's a huge bonus.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Katie. It looks like you guys were able to build as the half went along. What happened out there?
Well, we stayed with our defense, and I think we were a little lazy to end that first quarter. We just came out and made them shoot tough shots, rebound the basketball, and get out and get some easy points.
Certainly showed in the second quarter. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey, everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Checking out Brooklyn, although they haven't been dominant in this series so far, tonight is clearly not going to be easy. If they hope to finish the series off here in Game 5, they've got some work to do in the second half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Really great rebounding effort, Ernie, so far. They're putting up some nice numbers in that category. That's the big difference in the first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Jordan is out there with Jared Allen. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Anunoby, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now, here's Siakam. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. The shot by Powell, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
LeVert finds Jordan. Irving passes to Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Over Allen. Allen knocks it away.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside Jordan. Back to LeVert. Outside KD. 5 on the clock. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Raptors trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Powell. Here's the teardrop. Good D by Irving.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Allen. LeVert the pass to Allen. Over Powell. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Powell with it. LeVert defending. Here's Anunoby. Good. Nice job down low.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
It's LeVert on the wing. Kicks to Jordan. Right side Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And you can see that Durant has an incredible drive. He wants to be an all-time legend when it's all said and done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Marc Gasol is checked in for the Raptors. And the Nets making a change here as well. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Irving. He hits both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Pass to Powell. Feeds it to Gasol. Back to Powell. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
You know, Kevin, Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, in his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
LeVert the pass to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Jordan, that's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Now here's Powell. He's got 7 outside Lowry. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Lowry can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Siakam against Dinwiddie. The jump hook. Good work there as it goes. And it's 9 points for Siakam. Brooklyn leading by 8. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Durant. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's good, 2 points. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Siakam. Jordan with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change here. Davis is checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Back to Allen. 4 on the clock. The 11-footer. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
Here's Powell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The first one falls, and the Raptors with some changes. Boucher is checked in, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. No good on the second free throw. Nets leading by 11. Harris drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Harris reads these situations so well and knows exactly when to attack the defense.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
That's good from Harris.
Boy, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Van Vliet with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Van Vliet's got 10. Nets have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And there's the pass to Claxton. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Pass to Harris. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Raptors. Now the dish to Powell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Marc Gasol. Nets leading by 10. Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Prince. Ball's knocked loose. Powell with the steal. Floats one. Davis kicks to Van Vliet. Over Prince. And he overshot that one, missing. Net shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Raptors trail by 10. Poke loose. And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. On defense, Brooklyn. And here is Powell. 8 points for him. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. It's stolen by Allen. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Covered by Irving. Here's Ibaka. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen. Raptors have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Nets leading by 10. Now Irving. 10 points for him. Dinwiddie outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 7 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie. A capable threat from distance now.
Tipped away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Raptors with the ball. Ibaka, the pass to Boucher. Powell against Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Davis. From deep. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Here's Powell. And that one hits back iron. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Irving, and it's blocked. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth,
Take a break.
crafty,
Take a break.
cunning.
2 shots.
Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
That's good from Irving. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Raptors trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Powell, the pass to Van Vliet. Outside, Davis. Passes it to Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. Here's Irving. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Irving's got 14.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And the Raptors call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Outside, Davis. He kicks to Ibaka. The pass to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Here's Boucher, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Boucher's got his first bucket of the night.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Harris outside. Outside Irving. And the Nets, another three.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Davis dishes to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 17. Allen's shot is off. Raptors trail by 14. And Davis, here we go, and he lays it straight in. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is Irving. Shoots over Van Vliet, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ibaka outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Ibaka's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Now here's Irving, covered by Van Vliet. Now here is Irving. Unloads from 13. Again, the Nets for 2.
And once he started feeling it, Irving just decided to make it his night. And he's done that in a big way.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Nets. They lead by 13. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Davis is out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Now here's Irving. After the miss from Serge Ibaka, count it, good. And that's 23 points for Kyrie Irving.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That one is off. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. Good on the second free throw. Nets leading by 14. Irving with it. Harris outside. Pass to KD. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Now here's Davis, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Throw good, Davis. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Lowry against Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
And he comes up with the deuce. And it's 13 points for Kyle Lowry. Irving passes to Harris. Jordan with it. Here's LeVert. Got a piece of it. With the floater, and it's blocked by Ibaka. One-on-one here. Here's Anunoby. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Now here's LeVert. Down low, Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
LeVert against Davis. Back to Lowry. From outside the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Anunoby, no good. Brooklyn leading by 13. And here's LeVert. Pass to Jordan. Yes, that goes in. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Davis surveying the floor. Outside Lowry. Buries the long-range jumper.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Outside Irving. Passes to LeVert. Shoots from 14. They get it back. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 14.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Irving kicks to Harris. Outside, KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A nice shot by LeVert.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Now here's Davis. Six to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant, the pass to LeVert. He dishes it to Irving. Back to LeVert. Fires the three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Now, here's Lowry. Shot from 12. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Lowry against Irving. From past the arc. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
There's the pass to Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Irving kicks to KD. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Lowry. That one, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Irving. Pass to LeVert. Ibaka comes with the double team. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 8 rebounds in this game. Floats it up there for Siakam. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Timeout called, the Nets. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Raptors trail by 11. And the dunk by Powell.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Ibaka. Outside Lowry. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high. Makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Here's Lowry. That one goes in. Lowry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, he can't do it by himself.
Jordan, high post, to the inside. Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
With some arc, basket counts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is Irving. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And stolen by Siakam.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The free throw drops for Powell. That one is no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And here's KD for 3. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Now, Siakam. Passes it to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Irving. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Durant. There's the triple. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Allen against Siakam. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Now, here is Irving. The 15-footer, and KD the bucket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Siakam to the wing on the left. And again, no good by Toronto.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's KD. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Brooklyn.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And the Nets with possession here after the Raptors pick up 2. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Irving kicks to LeVert. It's Allen on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And both free throws good for Durant.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Here's McCall. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in, and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.